That's what some of us right now, we are taking advantage of big time. So, while I was trying to do that explanation, we just got, this network thing just came in. So, but, I hope you can just, pardon me for that. It's not my, it's not my own fault, but let's go ahead. you know, Getting started tonight, ladies and gentlemen. The day has been really awesome. I have here people connecting from different sources, but maybe you know one or two of friends of yours that you want them to also be part of this call. Why not just hit them up and tell them we are getting started? This call is just programmed to run for like 30 minutes. Within this 30 minutes, we're going to be impacting and sharing value. We're going to be giving you a lot of information tonight that will actually help you gain mastery in this market we call crypto market. Okay, so because tonight I'm super popped up, I'm super excited to be your host and to be sharing this opportunity with us. So why not just hit some of your friends, share the links with them. They can actually join us while we are, we are running this presentation tonight. So that's that about that. So okay, now let's just hit the nail. She once mentioned that this is Afolabi. So my name is Afolabi again. I'm a business development coach, a business development coach, a crypto enthusiast, and also a crypto trader. I've been involved in the world of crypto since the year 2016, precisely July of 2016, and that was the time I really got myself involved in the world of cryptocurrency. And ever since then, in short, the first experience I had then was really, really horrible. It was terrifying. Let me tell you, let me share a bit with you. When I got started, it was about a Ponzi crypto, which is being called OneCoin, and we got started with my partner there. We were really promoting for it because the goal of that company there was to be able to create just one particular cryptocurrency. And when they did that, they were not able to achieve that, but eventually it was declared to be a scam, the biggest crypto scam in the world. This woman called Dr. Ruja created, it was an idea, it was a concept, so we got started. We were really promoting for the opportunity here in Nigeria, hoping that one day, we're going to have just one coin. Everybody's going to come together. It's going to beat Bitcoin. That was the race. And then we were started. And, for you to be able to purchase or buy one coin, you need Bitcoin. We've been doing all these little transactions on one coin. But that was when a partner of ours that wanted to come on board, he was a medical doctor. And this man said, okay, I'm going to come on board. He gave a check of 5 million as of 2016. He said, Afolabi, you and your friend, I need to buy this one coin, but I'm spending the worth of 5 million to be able to buy the biggest package then. We were so excited. So we were looking for all manner of ways, all manner of crypto guys or Bitcoin guys that normally say, it wasn't this rampant, so we were just looking for somebody that could offer us cheaper, and then we also eventually make some money from it. So then eventually we were scouting out online, checking everyone, and then we got in contact with somebody. And this guy said, it sounds really genuine. He's from Ajao Estate here in Lagos, and then we decided to go in transaction, we transacted with him. What happened was that we sent the money to this guy and with our wallet there to be able to receive this crypto. And guess what happened? That was when this guy's mobile device went into voicemail. Ladies and gentlemen, it wasn't funny. That really cost us a lot. We were like, are you kidding me? We did everything, to the extent of going to police and say, but up to date, we never recovered that money. We never recovered that money. It was a really, really terrible one. I know a lot of people also had some too. But when you start asking people how your story is being in the world of crypto, many people will say, I've been scammed. Somebody, I gave somebody to buy me Bitcoin, and eventually it was like this. So we all have story, ladies and gentlemen. You know what happened? We just went somehow to go pull up that fund together, and then we make up that money, and then we're able to give this man the required value of that particular coin with that one coin. So that was what happened. It was really terrible. But what happened from there was that, we saw something that if we can be cheaply duped or scammed, that means this is a platform that one needs to really go after the knowledge. One needs to go after learning the required skill set that eventually, please take, just hear what I said, that eventually going to make you to be more outstanding in this field of study, in this particular market. And the truth is that, it doesn't seem to be really a futuristic market like the way it is right now, because not everybody is really interested. It was even before then. I think it was even before then that they were, it was after then people were also going into MMM and the rest of and the likes of them. And that MMM again also put their own scheme too under Bitcoin, so that members in Nigeria, and that was when Nigerian government have to move a law and say, you know what, we're going to ban cryptocurrency. When Nigerian government introduced the law, let me even share with you, that was when they share, this law here. Let me show. I was just reading online, and that was pretty interesting. I was reading this online. It was what led them to put this law. They gave this law big time. They just cross it. Check this out. If you see the highlighted part here, Nigeria government say, you know what? They consider it to be a scam. They consider crypto activity to be a scam in Nigeria, and it went all along because a lot of people have used it to dupe people. And when they do people, people's money, it was so hard for people to be able to get their money back. So many things happened here, and that is where people cannot lay there. People were just like, okay, what's going on? And, and that's what it is. So, but the good news is that, look at it. Nigerian government had in the past described digital currency as illegal and warned its citizens against it. The crypto coin investment environment in Nigeria are thus being devoid of external regulation despite a surge in people's interest in the digital offering. For that alone, everybody was like, but people were still going on. That prompted somebody like us to say, you know what, we're gonna go learn more on how to do it the genuine way and how to learn, because we've seen people, we have stories of people that became multi-millionaires, 7-figure earner, multiple 6-figure earner in the world of crypto. In short, I knew 2 of my friends that they just invested in Bitcoin then, but they made a lot of money because they bought it more. In short, there was one that became a billionaire. And, this guy has his money in Nigeria account, and it was just crypto. So I was just like, no, what's going on? I have to learn more. So that was the beginning of myself into the world of cryptocurrency. And by the special grace of God, as I speak to you now, ladies and gentlemen, I've even gone to acquire more knowledge, more skills in this field of study. And now, I tell people, I say 99.9% of my own money is into crypto. So whether you cut my neck, you do everything, I have it there because it's subject to appreciating, especially when you know the right crypto to go into. So you need expert verdicts. You need people that knows what to do. You need people that have been on that line to be able to guide you and put you through on how you can properly invest your money in crypto. Can I tell you something? Crypto can actually change your story. That's the truth. Crypto can make you a multiple 7-figure, 6-figure earner within a short period of time, if only you have somebody that will mentor you, that will put you through in the right process, and then that's when things will start rocking for you. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you now look at what is being said here, that Nigeria moved to regulate cryptocurrencies and other digital currencies. So now I'm going to take you into the main story. Why would Nigeria also now move? Now, the same Nigeria government that have said, you know what, we are stopping crypto activity. Now, they have moved it again to say we are regulating crypto and asset. Now, this is what they said. It's a Nigerian Security and Exchange Commission, which is about everything that, SEC, all of us know SEC. There's nothing you want to do that SEC are not regulating when it comes to investment and everything. And on Monday announced that it will begin to regulate digital currency, crypto-based company. And this statement was of a regulation in hinder to technology or stifling innovation to create standard and encourage ethical practices and ultimately make for a fair, efficient market. And that is what they now said here. The adoption here, if you now look at what is happening here, you can see they say Nigeria was ranked alongside Ukraine, Russia, China, South Africa, Kenya, and the US are all listed among top-ranking countries by crypto adoption. Can you imagine that we, Nigerians, are doing much more in the world of crypto than even most, big-time name when it comes to, first world country? Meaning that you cannot stop it, but that is why you can see now they gave a legal authority on, access for people to be able to go ahead and start doing some crypto activities and events like that. So people can actually do crypto, and which is okay because they know that this is a big market and this is also going to help them. But regulating it, where they can actually put some regulations, because we're talking about complete decentralized, complete decentralized market. But now, with, for them to do some kind of regulation will involve people putting in their KYCs and the rest of it, which is not bad at all. So that is what we are talking about here. So how can you now take advantage of this opportunity? How can you take advantage of this market that is evolving? Can I tell you something? This is actually the market that I call the digital economy. And this digital economy, it is where everything is, everything that you ever need to be part of the digital world, or to be part of, the new way of how people are making money, is given to you in the crypto market. So guys, I'm just going to quickly look at what this crypto market is showing us and what they're talking about, and how you can be part of this new digital economy, which is talking about the cryptocurrency market and the rest of it. So ladies and gentlemen, as you see my screen right here, I have on the coin market cap, which talks about everything that we do in the crypto market. Okay, everything that we do in the crypto market, everything is here. So I just want us to look at what I have here. Like I used to tell most people, I said, you have way over 4,000 plus cryptocurrencies out there in the market. Now, each of these cryptocurrencies have been created for a purpose, which is about the same way I keep talking every other time. So if you have all these cryptocurrencies out there, and you have, and they are all represented, there are, for a particular purpose, meaning that you need to find a way on how you need to understand what the purpose of each of these cryptocurrencies are, and then you'll be able to take advantage of it. Like they say that when the purpose of a thing is not known, abuse is inevitable. So like I'm going to be telling you tonight is that try and find out the purpose of each of these cryptocurrencies. Don't just be among those ones that will say, this is what is raining. But our center of discussion tonight is going to be wrapped around this particular cryptocurrency called Tron. So I'm taking you into Tron because I'm not going to be spending too much time. I really want to maximize that time because I know we've really stayed long analyzing and talking other things, and plus the network that was really, really not playing in our favor. So that's what I'm going to be showing. So talking about the Tron. Tron is about the biggest digital asset, or the digital asset with smart contract that has the massive or the highest number of adoption now that a lot of people are really eyeing, and that is what Tron represents. Most people really don't know about Tron. You see, if you look at what happened here last night when we were doing our training, we were able to analyze and look at what the Tron market did. And the Tron market, as of yesterday, did over in market capitalization, was able to achieve over $2 billion in market capitalization. But tonight, when I was looking at what it offers, I can see that the market cap on it has come down to $1.8 billion, putting the Tron crypto on the number 15 in the market cap. So if Tron crypto is on number 15 in the coin market cap, and before now, Tron was among number 100. Okay, so now what led to Tron moving from that 16 or 100 to 15 that it is? In short, there was a time Tron was on number 12. Now, what led to Tron to move from that 100 to 15 or 12 as the case is now, on 15 as the case is right now this night, meaning that is because of mass adoption. A lot of people are eyeing Tron. There are many transactions right now that people are carrying on Tron because Tron has the same functionality, just like the way Ethereum too has. Okay, because Ethereum, of course, Ethereum was what a lot of people were talking about some months ago. Talking about the smart contract, talking about everything, the DeFi, decentralized application to Tron has everything that, Ethereum has everything that everybody was talking about. In short, most people were really eyeing Ethereum being the second biggest digital asset next to Bitcoin. But the good thing, ladies and gentlemen, is that, I remember 3 months ago when I started, to really put more investment in Tron, I started with $100 with this Forsage opportunity, and that $100 was able to help me grow it to way over 30,000 US dollars within the space of 2 months. To me, you know, you need a system that will help you to achieve that. You need a system that will help you to do that. But what happened about this particular cryptocurrency, which is Ethereum, that, you know, people are not really talking about it more, is because something came up, which was the excessive gas fee that was not helping people to carry out their transaction before on Ethereum again. So the people now thought of, can we look for another digital asset that has the same functionality exactly like the type you have with Ethereum? And that was where they looked for Tron. Now, Tron has everything, because Tron now, as you can see, is on number 15, and you can see on market capitalization, $1.8 billion in market capitalization, which is the first thing you use determining any the value of any cryptocurrency. Then you now talk about how you can position yourself. Now, if it has massive adoption, you have to really take advantage of it. The surge on Tron last night was really, really huge, that a lot of people make money within just 24 hours on Tron. So guys, what is Tron? You know, like they say here, Tron is a blockchain system that aims to ensure this technology is suitable for daily use. You know, whereas Bitcoin can only handle a transaction, you can see here that they're making a comparison with Bitcoin. It can only handle a transaction up to 6 transactions per second, and Ethereum up to 25 per second. And Tron claims that its network has capacity of 2,000, you know, of that capacity, you know, and it's running. So you can see that there is a lot that people are eyeing when it comes to Tron. And this project is best described as a decentralized platform focused on content sharing and entertainment. So, and that was the reason why Tron is now being the so-called talk about in the town now, and everybody are looking at or putting their own or are adopting or going to have Tron too as a digital asset, while they keep an hold or do transaction or trade it with every other cryptocurrencies, and they are making a lot of money out there. So what am I talking about tonight is that it has everything that Ethereum can ever think it, you can ever think Ethereum has, and even much more. It can even perform way better according to how the people that design or the program itself, they said it out. So ladies and gentlemen, how can you take position on Tron? You know, that is where an opportunity like Forsage came about to say, you know what, you can take advantage of Tron, because as Tron is now, Tron is just being sold for less than $1. Tron is being sold for less than $1. As you can see, the value of Tron here, up here in my screen here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see that the value of Tron is still being seen to be less than $1. You can see 0.026418. So, and meaning that with this amount here, you can actually have enough Tron for yourself. I can tell you, when you get on board this opportunity, when you have any money with you, please just go and make sure that you lock your chances with Tron. Because look at Tron, from now and the end of this month, if you don't make a lot of money with Tron, tell me, Afolabi, you're lying, okay? If you don't make a lot of money from now and the end of this month with Tron, just say, Afolabi, what you say, your verdict is not true about this opportunity. So, but what am I saying is that Tron has the potential. The adoption on Tron, it has tested a level where most people now are seeing that, wow, Tron is capable of actually achieving it. So why am I sharing with you tonight is that I need to see it is an opportunity that has come to stay. It's an opportunity that you need to timely and fastly position yourself in this new digital economy that we're talking about. So that is that about this Tron that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight. So, but how can you not take position? That is when the opportunity or the platform like Forsage now put up a structure and say, you know what, with our own Forsage, with our own Matrix project, you can actually lock in your spot and then get started with little amount of money that you have, and then being able to acquire much more. Now, can I tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, tonight? Do you know that even with just the value of $4 alone or $8 to start an opportunity, do you know that that $8 is capable of giving you about minimum of $500 within the next 30 days as you are on Forsage Tron? If you want to learn more about that, then follow me and let me show you what it looks like, how the project looks like, and how this thing can eventually turn to money for you within the next 30 days. If you do the required effort or everything that I'm going to be sharing with you tonight on this platform. In short, you can make much more because it has worked for me and it has worked for that we are together on board this success journey. And if you do the nice thing or if you do the right thing, it's going to work for you. Remember what they say about something. Obedience may be costly, but the end result is priceless. And I learned a powerful word from my pastor that says something. He said, everything of value comes with a cost. So what's the cost that is costing you? The cost is nothing but just $8. How can you use $8 to position yourself in Forsage Tron and then within the next 30 days to give you much more? That is the secret I'm going to be sharing with you. And that is the secret to you, for you to harnessing mass Ethereum and mass Tron within a short period of time. So ladies and gentlemen, let me bring down this shot and then I'll present to you what the plan looks like on Forsage Tron. So this is Forsage Tron, ladies and gentlemen. If you can see my screen right now, I need you to give me 555. If you can see my screen, go to the chat box, just give me 555. You can see my screen before going into or tearing this thing into pieces tonight. So if you can see my screen, just give me 555. I will appreciate if you can just do that and let's just rock along. Okay, so awesome. Okay, I can see. Give me 555. Let's see whether you can see my screen. I believe you all can see my screen. I appreciate you guys. Okay, awesome. Now, you know, what you're seeing on the screen, ladies and gentlemen, is just the concept of this team or this community of crypto entities as we call Forsage. You know, Forsage is just the name that is being given. Forsage represent what is called Fast and Furious. You know, Fast and Furious by this animal they call cougar. So that is where you can see the head of the animal here is a cougar animal, and Forsage, it means Fast and Furious. How can you ensure that Fast and Furious play on your own side and eventually turns to something, you know, physical equivalent? And that is where the team that is leading, you know, the guys behind this Forsage, they are a team of crypto entities or crypto experts that came together and say, you know what, can we build a community of users, a community of people that will come to adopt a particular digital currency. Eventually, we're going to be using it to help ourselves. And then at the same time, this digital asset too, by the number of people we are bringing about, we help in pushing the value of the digital asset from where it is into higher level. I mean, we witnessed that because they had the number, almost 1 million participants that they brought in on Ethereum alone. And that led to Ethereum because when I joined Ethereum, Ethereum was still about $230 to $220 to one Ethereum. As I speak to you, ladies and gentlemen, today on my screen, which you saw, Ethereum is already being sold for $350. You saw there was a time Ethereum run almost $500. You know what determines the value of every currency? Usability. So exactly what you are going to be witnessing on Forsage Tron, because they have the number and the number will play in their favor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the first ever 100% decentralized, first ever 100% matrix project, first ever you know, scam-proof project being developed by this particular you know, team of crypto entities. You know, how does it play out? So I'll first explain what decentralization means, and that is when you're going to know how it really gets to play out. So centralization, ladies and gentlemen, it is the opportunity whereby, or is a means whereby you have complete access, complete control into the opportunity yourself. You know, decentralization gives you only you don't need the permission of anybody. It is just your own permission. You know, you don't need to ask anybody, what do I need to do? So you are the one in control. You are the one that you are controlling everything. Nobody else is doing anything for you, because whether when it comes to income, when it comes to payout, when it comes to activity you are doing here, that is what decentralization means. Give you 100% opportunity, 100% access. So you are them in control, and whatever you are doing is linked into the blockchain system. So what is the blockchain system, ladies and gentlemen? The blockchain system, to me, I make sure that I tell people, I say the blockchain system is like a ledger book of account, whereby every transaction that people carried out is being stored into it. That is what the blockchain system represents. So, and that's everything, decentralization, where you are in control, every activity you're doing is being stored in the blockchain, and then what? It is safe, it's secured, it's the most transparent what do you call it, technology ever being invented by a mankind. Let me tell you something. You cannot delete any information on the blockchain. The blockchain is immutable, it's safe, it's the most secured ever. So you are on it, and that is how you can get started. So now let me also show you the power of Forsage. How does Forsage really get to play out? How does it work? You know, they build their concept around two matrix projects. And this matrix project is what we call the X3 and X4. Now, recently they're about adopting and launching another one called the X Gold. But right now the X Gold is not in view. So we're just going to be focusing our presentation tonight on these two matrix projects, which we call the Forsage X3 and X4. So typical of the way they have always been doing their compensation plan, which we call the reward plan, the X3 and X4. Now, what is the difference between the X3 and X4? I'm going to be explaining to you in our next, in our next chat or in our next PDF, where I'm going to be showing you. I want you to know that both of them the two of them are linked together. Okay, as they are linked together, there is no expiry time. As you are in for good. And the good thing is that when I tell you the starting point of this opportunity, you'll be like, Afolabi, are you kidding me? Yes, I'm not kidding you. I'm being for tonight. So you have to get ready, because this promise to be explosive. This can actually change you. In short, within a week, everything you are looking for, you can actually get it with this opportunity. There's unlimited number of reinvestment, which means that the opportunity here can keep paying you until Jesus tarries. Until Jesus tarries. So I can tell you something, guys. You know, there's so much more for everybody hearing me tonight, and I know that there's something big that you also witness tonight by the special grace of God. So now let me tell you something, and I'll give you a breakdown of how this opportunity really get to play out and how people get to participate from it. So I'll quickly talk about the X3 and X4. But before talking about the X3 and X4, I want to explain one crucial one very important information, because everything in the X3 and X4 is built around this thing we call slots. Now, what are these slots? These slots you can see here in the X3 and X4, they are a series of blocks. There are blocks of 15 in each of them. You know, in our previous platform, which is Ethereum, it was 12. But here, there are 15 of them. Now, these 15 blocks, okay, in each of these matrices, which is X3 and X4. Now, these blocks, as you can see, there are numbers inside these blocks, which are Tron value that you need to purchase with your Naira, or as you have changed your Naira into Tron, then you'll be able to lock it. And when you lock it, you have security for life. We're talking pretty much about something whether if you bought a building, you have bought it for life. Nobody is going to take it from you. That's exactly what it means. But there's something I need you to take note of. I need to take note of the circles below each of these slots in X3 and X4. Now, there are different circles, okay? Those are the differences. And I'm still also going to be explaining something. Look at the circles here. You have 3 circles below each of these slots. And in X4, you have 6 circles below each of these slots. But another information you need to take note of is that, before you can, in the next slot is twice expensive than the previous one. The next slot is twice expensive than the previous one. How does that play out? It means that for you to move from slot 1 to 2, you have to pay twice of slot 1 money to be able to get to 2. Okay? And also you want to move from 2 to 3, meaning that you have to pay twice of slot 2 to get to 3. Meaning that means 200 times 2 will give you 400. That means from 300 to 4 again is 2, until you have it up to slot 15. And the same thing is what you have in the X4. So that is how it plays out. So everything in this system is built around this slot. Now let's now go ahead and explain how the X3 and X4 get to play out. So talking about the X3 and X4, this is where I'm going to be showing you. Now, this X3, ladies and gentlemen, you can see those 3 circles I say you should take note of. This is where I'm going to be giving you a breakdown into how they get to play out. Now, in this X3, everything you are doing here, ladies and gentlemen, is totally going to be dependent on you, meaning that 100% of your work input is what get to pay you here. As you're putting in every effort here, you get to be rewarded even double of your effort in this X3. And how does this X3 work? meaning that, I'll explain this way. Let's say you have 3 of your friends that you want to share with. You want them to also come on board this platform to participate by acquiring enough Tron for themselves as a digital asset, because it has a potential. It is what a lot of people are talking about right now. And then you are looking for a system because you just got started and you are looking out for a brother, you're looking out for a sister, and you told your friend or your brother or sister and say, you know what about you just doing what I'm about to do here by also buying the worth of this Tron? Imagine if this guy coming to buy, let's say, the list of this Tron, which is about 100 Tron, which is about $4 only for 100 Tron, and the A decide to do that. Guess what? This system say will pay you 100% of that value. Goes back to you. Awesome. I've never seen that before. As they are paying you, the money go directly into your wallet, waiting for your withdrawal or anything that you want to do. Now, B again decide to do that too. You talk to B. B said, okay, I'm ready. And B also take the step to get it started. You're going to get 100 worth of that Tron yet, and it goes directly into your wallet. No approval of anybody, waiting for your withdrawals. Now, C again did the same thing. Then you get 100%, but goes in the form of reinvestment that keep paying you in case every other person too wants to also do the same thing. That is how the X3 works. Now, this X4 was a little bit different. Here is how the X4 works. The X4 works a little bit different. How does this X4 get to play out? Now, this X4 here, to me, I tell people, through the power of the global spillover. Now, the power of the global spillover is what I often used to call leverage. You're able to leverage on other people's time, other people's energy, other people's money, and other people's idea to see it playing out and, giving you some good reward in terms of physical equivalent money. Okay, so you are not the one doing the job here. You are not by yourself, because the global spillover, based on the number of participants on the system daily, if I take you into the live presentation, you're going to be seeing how people are coming in. Because you are well positioned from tonight, then you have the potential of people when they come in today, and then people are going to be added to your system through the power of the global spillover that will keep paying you, whether you are the one that brought them directly or indirectly, because people will just keep coming from up and down because you're already part of the community. And so therefore you are entitled to benefiting from the power of the global spillover. Now, the power of the global spillover, ladies and gentlemen, in case you are watching my screen here, now these 2 circles below the first slot here, now what happened is that if these 2 circles are being filled by, directly, whether by you or anybody that the system putting in there, guess what happened? The payment in these 2 circles goes to who has ever invited you, meaning that they also reward the guy that did the job for you to come on board the system. This 2 payment goes to whoever invited you. Now, where your own payment is coming is even much stronger and even sweeter. Now, how do I mean? Here is that the payment below here, let's say you have 4 of your friends or 4 people that the system has put in the circle here. That means you are going to benefit 1, 2, 3, and 4. So the 4th one goes in the form of reinvestment that keep paying you until for other people to, when this expiry time of these guys are over, then that thing opens it more for other people to come in again through the power of the global spillover, so that you can keep earning. That has always been the custom. That has always been the tradition with Forsage, and that is what has been helping people to make a lot of money with this matrix project, guys. Now, another way I will explain this to you is that, let's, for example, now, maybe you are given the opportunity of buying a duplex for 10 million naira. You are buying a duplex for 10 million naira. Now, that duplex comes with 4 boys quarter. That duplex comes with 4 boys quarter. In that 4 boys quarter, then you are looking for who is going to come into this boys quarter. The power of the smart contract through the matrix project that is, is already into this Tron. Now, what happened is that the smart contract will goes in and look for people through the global spillover and putting people in there. So the first guy coming to enter into the first boys quarter, then the money you pay 10 million to buy the duplex and those 4 boys quarter. Now that person, as he's coming into to come into the first boys quarter, is going to be paying you 10 million. That is what it means. So you collect the 10 million. That is the worth of the entire money you use in buying everything. Now, the second guy also coming is going to be paying you the same 10 million. The third guy also coming is going to be paying you the 12 million. And the fourth guy also coming is going to be paying you 10 million, but goes in a form of reinvestment to pay you until infinity. That is how sweet and juice this part is. Ladies and gentlemen, all this story we're talking too much. Now, how do you get started? Talking about how you get started here. I can tell you, do you know that the cost of getting started with Forsage here, Forsage Tron here, is as low as $8. As low as $8. How much is $8, ladies and gentlemen, in Naira here? If you are in Nigeria, that is just about 4,000 Naira. That is the cost of getting started with Forsage Tron. Now, to me, I've never seen a business this cheap. I've never seen a business this easy. In short, if I have my way, all those guys selling pure water, all those guys selling teas or hawking teas on the street need to come do Forsage Tron. The only thing they need is just to have their smartphone, which they don't need to be smart to use it. All they need to do to download the application, then ensure that they are able to get Tron through the person that invited them. As they buy the Tron, the system automatically, secure or register them on the first level or the first lot of X3 and the first lot of X4. Now, combined together, which is going to be 200 Tron, because if you look at my screen here, you can see X3, the first lot there costs you 100 Tron, and the first lot on S4 costs you 100 Tron. So if you add it together, that is just what we call 200 Tron. That 200 Tron, the worth of that 200 Tron is not $200, it's just $8. $8 alone gets you started. That, to me, is a very, very easy thing for everybody to be able to do. We spend 4,000 Naira in a day without we knowing what it is. But when you get started, you now have the opportunity of moving in this project or moving in this matrix from one level to another level into other bigger level, and that is how you get to be rewarded. So, ladies and gentlemen, here, I haven't understand what this thing works and how you get to play out. Now, I'm going to be bringing down this slide, and I'll be taking you into a live scenario, a live account of people that have made money in this Forsage Tron within a short period of time. Now, remember, before showing you this part, we just started today complete Forsage Tron 4 weeks that they started Forsage Tron globally. 4 weeks they started Forsage Tron globally. On Wednesday, in Nigeria, myself and my partners, that we complete the same 4 weeks. So we didn't start with them on Sunday. We started on Wednesday. By Wednesday, we're going to be 4 weeks that we started to. So I'm going to be showing you people's account or when they just started and the kind of money they have made within the space of 4 weeks. And I hope you will also be recording your own within a short period of time. So let me just share my screen with you and take you straight up into how people's account looks like. So talking about people's account, now let's look at what this account looks like. Let's look at this. All right, let's check this out, guys. Let's check this out. So this is I'm already coming in, so you can see I'm clicking on the viewing of this account to take us into this account live. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a partner's account that is already sitting on $9,208. $9,208 within a short period of time. Within a short period of time, this person's account is already doing pretty awesome. $9,208 within the space of 4 weeks. So guys, I need you to see what I'm talking about. Guys, I need you to see what I'm telling you, the power of how Forsage Tron get to change the life. Remember, this same person started with what we call the same $8. So everybody started with the same value. We all started the same way, but when you want to earn much more, then you start upgrading, you start moving through the project, then you start making much more. Now, let me quickly tell you something that has happened here. Maybe some of you that really don't understand what is going on from what I've shown you on the screen here is that you can see all participants here within the space of 4 weeks, because today, Sunday, complete 4 weeks when Forsage Tron is just being launched. 4 weeks, we have had over 164,014 participants globally in this platform. Now we have 3,294 people that are already on board this platform within 24 hours and today inclusive. Now, the number of people that have earned Tron within these 4 weeks, guys, you can see here 588,924,200 people that have actually earned in Tron. Okay, now that means at the Tron value which people have earned. Now, this is the dollar value here, which is 15,529,931 worth of US dollar when people have earned within the space of 4 weeks, ladies and gentlemen. Now, you can see this particular gentleman here. This is his ID, which means that that ID is linked into his Tron blockchain, in Tron blockchain. Now, he has had 12 people, 12 participants in the structure, and those 12 participants too, they have helped him, and now he's earned over $9,208 within the space of 3 weeks plus. By Wednesday, this particular gentleman is going to be complete. It's going to be complete 4 weeks that he has been on Forsage Tron. Now you can see here that on X3 here, he's been able to buy his slot here. That means he bought level slot 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And here in the X4, let's see how much slot he has been able to acquire for himself. He's been able to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, up to slot 10, and then he's still buying more. Now, ladies and gentlemen, you can see here that he has not even bought 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, and it's already sitting on $9,000 plus. Now, look at the power of the global spillover. When I tell you the power of the global spillover, you can see from here, from my screen here, as you can see it here, that these colors here, if you look at the colors on the screen below here, you can see there are colors that say personal partner, okay? Meaning that if you are the one that directly sponsor the person, also count for you, you earn from it. Now, if you are the type, maybe also the activity of people in your system, that means through the global spillover, people are coming in, it counts for you from up, it counts for you from down, and these are the colors represented here. You can see these white colors, you can see this blue color, all these colors are well represented here, and this particular man here, this 100 Tron here, he has earned 1, 2, 3, 4 times. He has earned here 4 times to count for 1, and he has done that 10 times here. He has done that 10 times here. Look at here, the same thing on 200 here. He has done this one 4 times to count for 7 times. Now here again, he has done this 400 Tron to count for 7 times. And if you look at that 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 count for 1, and he has done that 7 times. Here at the same time, 800 Tron, he has done that 4 times to count for 7 times. Here 5 times, here 4 times, 2 times, 1 time, and here he hasn't spin, but he has earned here 1, 2. Okay, that is the power. He has earned here 1, 2. By the time he ends this 2 here, he's going to spin again and clear it up for other activity to come in. Now look at this number 1 here. You can see it's looking empty because he just finished the investment or recycle here, and now activity of other people will come in here again. That is how awesome this platform is. Now, here, ladies and gentlemen, remember I told you X4 is where the big money is, and that is why this man is not investing too much, or he has not bought his level on X3 up to slot 10. Now, in case the S gold, by the time the S gold is going to be launched, the S gold is going to be somewhere below here, which you can see that the Forsage S gold is still being saying coming soon. Okay, so here this gentleman has earned over 349,200 Tron. That is the value of Tron that he has acquired within the space of 3 weeks plus. Okay, so, and that is what has happened with this man's account as he has just got started. Now, all the money here, ladies and gentlemen, this gentleman has taken the money. Do I know? How do I know? Can I show you something you don't need to know? Okay, I mean, you may not really take note of, but I'm going to show you. Now, if you come here, this is his wallet that is already linked to this account. By the time I click on this wallet, it's going to take me into his Tron blockchain, which is the Tron scan of, and it will show us all the transaction, the money that this guy has made, and we'll then now find out whether this man is keeping his money in his wallet. Now I will come to transaction. By the time I click on transaction, then we're going to see the list of transactions this particular gentleman has been able to do. You can see this hash here means the hashtag, which is the number, unique number that will be generated for you anytime you are doing any activity on any crypto platform. So that number can be trackable and can be used and is secured. It cannot be altered. Okay, so you can see the block here. The age means the 4 days, 1 hour ago, and from this wallet, that means from Tron wallet now to his own wallet. That is what it means, transfer Tron, and it's confirmed here. So you can see what we're talking about here, that, and it's already a success. That means this man, the amount here is 4,800 worth of Tron. He has moved it. He has moved it, guys. He has moved all the money. If you look at all the transactions here, this gentleman has moved the money. Somebody will say, man, how do we know? Now, what I'm showing you is a typical proof. And guess what? If you are going maybe to embassy or somebody need your statement of result or of account, you can also download the CVS export, and then you use it, attach it to your information, and then take it to your embassy, and there will also be honor. So this is what is happening here that most of us really need to know, because we don't know how powerful the world of crypto is. Okay, so, and I'm telling you guys, so let me take you away from here because this is not your account. Okay, so now let's show you the number of participants too. If you have these 12 people that this young man has brought in within this period of 3 weeks plus, have they also made money? Now, that is the question that people ask. Now, can I take you and let's go into his own partner's account, and then we'll see whether or not these particular persons have actually made money too. So now I'm going to click on partners, then we now evaluate and see whether they have actually made some money too. So now let's check it out together here, ladies. Now, if you're checking it out, see what I mean here. Now, you can see in his partners here, there's somebody on X3, on X3 level, slot 4, and on X4 slot 7, and he has made $79. Now, look at here again, X3 slot 7 and X slot for slot 7 too. This person has said $1,563 with 16 people. Now, here again, this one has made $1,479 and he has 7 people. Now, take note of this X4 program, which you have all these guys. Now, you can see here that when I'm advising you, because I'm still going to be giving you my expert option or my expert, advice on the level you need to buy as you're about starting to is Forsage, because you're not going to be in any level for you to experience all these good figures you are seeing here without referral or with referral. Then you need to be in a particular level. But take note of the level I'm showing you. At least on your X4, you can write this thing down. If you are on X3, you can be on X3 slot 1 to 4 and X4 slot 1 to 7. X3 slot 1 to 4 and X4 slot 1 to 7 is a good starting point for anybody to position themselves, and then that particular position will help you to really maximize this particular opportunity. Then when you get to 7, then we'll start teaching you how you can move to 8, 9, 10, and even up to 15. Okay, so that is how that works. Okay, now let's see other participants here. You can see some of his partner here again, ladies and gentlemen. This man here, he has, he's on 7 here, and this one has earned $858. Okay, and this other one here is on 9 here. He has earned $4,709 with 12 people. Now this other one is on $866, and this one is on $1,392. This one is on 0, but the rest here on 8 is on $9,676, and this one is on $2,443 within this period of time. And if you look at their dates when they got started, you can see they started on the 9th, they started on the 8th. They all started on the 8th. This one started on the 9th, and you can see there is dollar to everybody's name. So, ladies and gentlemen, you are hearing me tonight. This is how Forsage can actually help you to make much more within a short period of time. With 12 people, this particular gentleman has been able to earn 9,000. I have no doubt maybe by tomorrow or next, this account will have been sitting on something, nothing less than $10,000 plus. And he is on, let's say, within the space of 4 weeks, and it's already achieved that. What kind of business can you do that can help you achieve that? We do a lot of business out there, and then they're going to put you on some, ridiculous condition, and then you have to go through those conditions, and yet you will not be able to spend this kind of money. But guess what? This money requires no permission. It requires no tax. As it's coming in, you can move it to your own Naira account. You can move it to your own, other wallet where you can transfer, even change it to Bitcoin, change it to Ethereum, change it to anything, or turn it to Naira. The money is already waiting for you. That is the power of Forsage. Ladies and gentlemen, hearing me tonight again, you can also join the Forsage Telegram, because this logo here, if we click on it, it's going to take you to the Telegram page. And here, this one takes you to the YouTube page where you can also join the community and then subscribe, be among the subscriber. Okay, so, and also here, you have the opportunity to also change your language. If you click on this, you can change the language to any language which you are from. Maybe you have your friend that are from Paris or France. You want them, when they sign up, they don't know how to see it clearly. All these things, when the time you click on it, you can change. Let me give you an example. Let me change you to this Israel English. This Israel language. It said, Hebrew. You can see Hebrew or English. So I've changed it already to Hebrew. Then you can see, I don't understand what Hebrew is. So I will just come back to English gently, and then it comes back to my English so that I don't get confused. So this is what I'm saying here, ladies and gentlemen. You can see how powerful this system is. Okay. Now again, is that you have the opportunity of having what I call the Forsage booth. The Forsage booth is like your PA that tells you all your income, all your earnings within a short period of time. What are your earnings like? Now, when you click on the Forsage booth, it's taking us to another page where you have somebody like your PA. Now, somebody don't say your PA, but it's your PA, guys. It's your PA. Let me share with you real quick. Let me share with you the Telegram handle of how the Forsage booth works. You can see here on the Forsage booth, it's telling you of all the income activities that has happened. You can see today's is on the 4th of October, and then all the income that have entered my account today. And you can see yesterday income that has entered, up to, is telling you how you earn the money, level 5, $42, $84, $21. This is how you enter into your wallet and you feel good about it. The Forsage, booth tells you that. Okay, so it's been called Forsage Notifier. So that's that about it, ladies and gentlemen. Now let me now conclude by taking you back into the initial presentation, and then we'll now conclude on this presentation tonight. So in concluding this presentation tonight, I'm going to be explaining to you how you need to really position yourself. So talking about how you need to position yourself, then I will tell you, we have recommended start option for you tonight as you are hearing me. What are these recommended start option? We have here on X3, which I told you, write it down. Make sure your X3 is on minimum level 1 to 3, but I recommend level 1 to 4 or slot 1 to 4. And then come to X4, come and secure it. X4, slot 1 to slot 6 minimum, or take it to slot 7. Then we'll teach you how to go from 7 to 8 and to 9 and to 10 and up like that, and they will be able to move together. So guys, this is everything that you need to know. Remember, the recommended start option is going to be X3 slot 1 to 3 minimum, or take it to 4. Then come to X4 slot 1 to 7 or minimum 6. Okay, so to start with, okay, and that is a good starting point for you to position yourself and to start seeing money work for you within a short period of time. So we know that this is the best way, and the best way or system or plans and strategy put together that can help you get started. Beyond this one, in our own team, which is Forsage Tron West Secret Class team, what we are doing is that we are also strategically positioning and working together with people that are coming into our structure. Our goal is to be able to see that you are among the people also testifiers sharing their testimony. And we want you to be able to achieve that within a week, 2 weeks, as you have started with us. So what we are doing is that we are strategically positioning each other under each other to count for everyone, so that you have your own story and then we have story together. So that is what we are doing as a team. And I hope with that, because we don't want you when you come in, so that you can quickly have your own testimony, your own proof into your own Tron account. So strategically, we're positioning people, we're helping each other, we're working with each other to ensure that people have something within a short period of time. So that is our own strategy as a team, and it has been working for us since we started. We didn't quite get it well in the times of Ethereum, but we studied it more. We had a leadership training, and then we look into the structure and we say, this is a way for us to be able to help each other so that we can quickly earn something. You know what? When you work with us and you join us in this our team, in this our own particular group, what we are going to be doing is that our goal is that we want to really impact the lives of 2,000 Nigerians from now and December. And the only way we can do that is by you also coming to join us in this team, because you're going to be making money, and then the lives of the people that you're also going to be sharing with too, they're going to be making money. You see, the truth be told, that government has failed us. You know, we know, you and I knows that, but you know, government can't do everything. Let's even forget about government failing us. Government can't do everything, but we need to help ourselves. And that is why opportunity are being given to us. You remember what they say, opportunity where transform, what process is what brings transformation. So the transformation that you are expecting in the year 2020 or in this post-COVID-19 era will come from opportunity. And one of these opportunity, I can tell you without no doubt, because all of us that we started these 4 weeks, and you can see there are $1 to each and everybody's name. So how about you getting your own dollar to your own name or to your own number? That is the way we are working. We are working together as a team. Remember what they say, teamwork is what makes dream work. And that is what we are doing. And it is our own strategy. And God has been helping us thus this far. So ladies and gentlemen, hearing me so far tonight, we have come to the end of this tonight's presentation. And I hope you will get back to the person that shared with you and tell the person, show me how to get started. And I want to really get started too. So on that note, I say it's time that I really need to see you, that you need to turn on the faucet. So ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. It's been an amazing night. I know we have questions. I'm going to be taking question and answer. So we've come to the end of tonight's presentation. Why not get back to the person that shared with you? Tell the person, you know, maybe you don't understand too much. We can actually arrange a 3-way call by you and who invited you, and to also share more light and to show you how you can go about it. You know, we can do that. We've been doing that, and we are here to also help. I'm here to help, and rest of the leaders too, they are also here to also give and helping out. So yours is not going to be exceptional. Yours is going to be really, in short, we are welcoming to seeing that we give out the helping hand to everybody that is hearing me. No, I know we have some guests here on this call tonight. And why not just get back to the person that shared with you and tell the person, how do I get to know more about it? Maybe your guest or whoever invited you can actually put on a 3-way call between myself and you and your leader or the person that invited you to this opportunity. That is how we are going to be doing it. Okay, so that's what's going on. So on this note, we come to the main presentation. So we're going to be taking question and answer. And on taking the question and answer, I'm pushing the call back to my powerful partner all the way from UK, Maximize Sweat, to go about and let's take the question. Let's arrange the people for the question, and then let's see whether we can spend like 5 minutes to do the question and answer, and then we'll call it a night. So guys, I believe that is that about the value you've gained tonight. And I know that your time tonight has not been wasted. I know you've gained value. Remember what they say, it always makes the difference in result. So guys, let's bring it down and let's take question and answer time. Okay, so Maximize Sweat, question and answer time. All right.
Let's give it up for our big boss for the great presentation. 777 on the chat box if you are being so satisfied with the presentation. Hello, everyone. If you have been blessed and loaded with this presentation, could you give him 777 in the chat box? Lovely, lovely, amazing, awesome. Well done, boss. Yes, we've had the presentation. Do you have any question? Let's make it very brief. Today is Sunday. You have any question, please bring up your question. And I'm sure you've gained a lot of value from the presentation so far. Hello? I'm sure you can hear me. Can you give me 555, please? Lovely, awesome. So if you have any question, please bring it up because we're going to be closing any moment from now.